Salaar is an Indian movie directed by Prashanth Neel starring Prabhas, Prithviraj Sukumaran, Shruti Hasan and many more. This movie is a Prashanth Neel film through and through. So this movie is supposed to be a better version of Ugram, which is a previous film of Prashanth Neel. Prabhas with his previous three ventures definitely missed, so I had some hope with this new venture. Did it live up to those hopes? That is what I will be answering in this video. Getting straight into the first half of the movie. The majority of the first half of the movie was spent on building up the main character, and Prabhas had like God knows how many entries, which definitely does leave a bad taste on you. The second half of the movie was spent building up the world of Salaar, but the information dump they did in this movie definitely confuses you and also in a way comes out as too much. Prashanth Neel was definitely ambitious with this project, but it was executed poorly. But I do have to give props to him because he is good at making some moments hit the audience. It was short lived though. Now, talking about the acting performances in this movie, I don't think anyone really stood out, and I must say I was disappointed by the acting done by Prabhas. I personally did not like the music used in this movie, and also Prabhas doesn't have that many dialogues in this movie, which was a big letdown. The most confusing bit, except the second half of the movie, of course, is how this movie even got a A rating, which doesn't make much sense to me. Talking about the direction, Prashanth Neel definitely didn't show any signs of evolution in this movie. Also, the editing in the action sequences of this movie was not good. The climax did not hit as much as it was supposed to, and you also feel the runtime being too long because this movie is almost 3 hours long. In conclusion, I would like to say if you like movies like KGF and KGF 2, this movie is not as good as those movies, but maybe you like it. If you are a Prabhas fan, maybe you like it. But this movie is definitely disappointing at the very least. And for me personally, this wasn't the movie that marked the redemption of Prabhas, but I do have hope for Kalki and Spirit. And well, that's about it. Subscribe.